to Haunt of the Collector with me, Jace. And yeah, I'm just going to go over a few sort of Lord of the Ring things that have come up recently. One or two of you have been asking about. And also I've got a few unboxings to do. They're only small little things, but one of them is relevant to the next live stream, which is coming up on the 21st of October. It'll be at 9 p.m. That's British time, 9 p.m. So I've got a full panel. And we've got some fantastic things to talk about, one of which I'm going to allude to on this, but there will also be, this time, the competition will be for the people who are in the live chat. So you can only win a prize if you're in the live chat, not if you watch the video back at a later date. It'll be too late, competition will be done, and someone would have won. So one of these here is an option for the prize if you win that, because obviously some people who watch are into tarantulas, in which case I'll send them a tarantula, but some of you aren't, in which case I'm having to buy other bits and pieces, and it's arrived. So yeah, so please make sure you tune in for that if you want to stand a chance of winning. I will open it in a bit and show you. There's a few pieces here to open. But before we get into that, I just want to discuss briefly, I don't want to get too heavily into it, but the reveals that came from Wonderfest 2023 in Shanghai. And first of all is I discussed this on the previous video, but the Paladin Witch King piece, which a lot of people are very interested in now. I can confirm that the order price for this is from Collector's Arc, is about 900 quid. So for me, ordering from that and shipping here and a sort of import fee, I've got to realistically double that price. So I'm not going to be going for it. For me, the Witch King on the Prime one is a lot better, as is the Fell Beast. I feel that the Fell Beast on the Paladin piece isn't great. That tongue looks very plasticky and things like that. I don't know anything about Paladin Studios. I've heard good things about them, but the base is absolutely excellent. But do I want to spend £1,800 just to have a base? No, I don't. I don't like that Warner Brothers badge that's attached to it. I don't know if that's removable, but certainly a very striking, spectacular looking piece. But for me, unfortunately, I won't be going for it. However, the Iron Studio, not Iron, I do apologise, probably my accent, that's EIN Studio. I'm sure on the previous video I did put a little image in of the plaque. But Iron Studio, again, I've heard very good things about this. Somebody got in touch with me, said, but their pieces are big and very expensive to ship. This John Howe representation of the John Howe artwork is superb, and I'm very interested in that because it's such a unique piece, and so I'm going to be very keen to see the pricing on that. Now I know that both Collector's Arc and Spec Fiction are going to be getting these pieces in. There was somebody else, and I apologise, I cannot remember who it was. So there are sort of plenty of distributors who are jumping on these pieces that you can get them. So plenty of the main distributors can get these pieces and you can order through them. So I'd contact them if you're generally interested. But at the moment, there is no pricing on that Iron Studios piece. But I say the Paladin piece, to order it through Collector's Arc, it's £900. So you'll have to convert that to your currency. And obviously that's without shipping and it's without any import fee. So not cheap. Okay, the other bit of news is I've forgotten all the information that I had on it because I've just done 6 12-hour shifts, including nights, and I'm absolutely whacked. But I will put the information, I did take some screenshots, I will put the information on, but the Barad-dûr Lego set has been confirmed. It's been given a set number. I've heard reliably that it's going to be over 4,000 pieces, so it's going to be a huge set, and I think it was about $400 to $500 was the price tag. I expected that, being Lord of the Rings license, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be a huge set. I am 1,000% going to be getting it and building it and putting it in a case. I mean, it's going to have a Sauron Lego minifigure. I mean, it's worth that for the money for me alone. I can't wait to get it. Apparently that's scheduled to be released next spring, so you've got plenty of time to save. Also, I'm really excited. Now, this will be discussed on the live stream by Julian himself. Julian is working in collaboration with a sculptor, a very, very skilled sculptor who I have ignorantly forgotten the name. But I say Julian will be talking about this in depth on the live stream on the 21st, so be sure to tune in to see that. And this is a Morgoth. They're going to do a custom Morgoth piece, or they're hoping to do. If they go, I think he said he wanted 30 people to show an interest in it. I'm sure he's had more than that. I said to him, I'm 1,000% in for this. And Julian has skillfully done some fantastic sketches of what it's going to look like. So I'm very, very keen to hear more from Julian himself. I don't want to go any more into that, so you need to tune in on Saturday the 21st. I'm forgetting the date myself. To see that more about that. And obviously, if you're in the live chat, you'll be able to ask Julian questions yourself. So please, any questions you've got, be sure to tune in. And Julian will be able to answer your questions directly. Excuse me. So without further ado, let's have a look what we've got in these boxes. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of unboxing. So I've got some Weta pieces in here to open, and I've got 2 more Weta pieces here to open. So I think what I'll do is I'll take them out of the boxes here so we can have a look at them, and then anything that's relevant, I'll sort of zoom in on the table for you. I think there's only going to be one piece that's kind of relevant to do that with. The others, not so much. Okay, so the first one is the mini epic King of the Dead. I finally managed to get a King of the Dead. I hope you can. You probably can't. I'll get in closer with the camera, guys. There's a picture on the back. So yeah, so the King of the Dead. So that's the first one. Okay, the next one is the LotR Soldier's Helm. I will do an unboxing on the table and zoom in, so if you want to see this. I'm only going to go around them quickly, guys, because whenever I've had these in the past, these helms, they've never really generated a great deal of interest. But I will take this out of the box and zoom in closer so we can have a look. So I've got the LotR Soldier's Helm. Sort of very on top of what we were talking about before, because it's actually very, very similar to Julian's sketches. I've got the alternative Witch King helm, so there's a nice image there on the back. So yeah, alternative Witch King helm. So stay tuned. I'll take both those out of the box to show you. They look fab. And last but by no means least, another mini epic. It's the King of the Dead, but this is the bonus version. This is like the ghostly version of him. So there we go. So that's it. So I've had 2 mini epics and I've had 2 helms. So I will take the helms out of the box to show you. And just so you know, the giveaway on the live stream for those that want to go, don't want a tarantula, you more normal people, aren't they? Will be the non-ghostly King of the Dead. Not this one. It'll be the non-ghostly one. So, okay. So that's what you can claim, but you need to be in the live stream with a chance to win it, and you need to tell me which prize it is that you're wanting. So, okay, guys, here are the 2 mini epics. Now, I don't know how much of these you can see through this because I don't want to take them out of the box. So I don't know how much of that you can see, but they do look really cool. They really do. So this is the one that will be given away. This is the regular one. Hang on, it's got the back of him on there. They do put a nice amount of detail in these, in all fairness. So that's the one that will be for the giveaway. And this is the other one, which is the ghostly version one. Sorry guys, I know there's a mega amount of reflection on this. I do apologise, but I can't really do a lot about it. They're showing some of them all. So that's the one there that's for the giveaway. That one there is a pedo. Again, the same on the back of this. I've also got the Witch King one upstairs as well, the ghostly one. They've not sent the regular one out yet. So that's both the mini epic King of the Deads. Anyway, so there's those. So let's have a look at these, shall we? So we've got the LotR Soldier's Helm. Really nice to finally have something LotR arrive. As ever, guys, we've got the old leaflet with all the gumph in it, which I'm not going to bore you with, and on there we've got the full list of all the helms available. Some of those really are quite nice, actually. Now, I did have the Uruk-hai one, but I sold it like a dick. I would like to get those too. I would like to get those too. And oh, actually, and that one. That one looks fab. And I love all these ones at the bottom, but they're from the bloody Hobbit. And I don't collect the Hobbit, but I must admit they do look superb. Really do. Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on these helm pieces because whenever I've done these videos in the past, they've not really generated a huge amount of interest, to be honest with you. So. Okay, so the standard base, this one is 595 of 750. You've got all the normal gumph there on the bottom, the standard generic helm base. Let's have a look at the helm itself. Beautiful amount of detail as ever. I love the way Weta do this leather look as well. They really do get the colour and the texture of that absolutely bang on. Even on the leather straps here, can you see that? Is that coming out? Look how cool that leather strap looks. And all this work around here, all this detail in here. Really do wish they'd see more. We'd see more of this coming from the Rohirrim stuff. I really do like this Celtic design. You see with the horse's head going over there. Super Celtic this is. Really are beautiful. So there we go. Yeah. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Okay, and the next one is the Helm of the Witch King, the alternative concept. It does look brilliant. There's some jargon on there, so hopefully you can you can pause and read that. And I do like that on the back with the armour. Wish they'd do that. God, can you imagine if they did all that? Just having the armour like hung on something. That would be awesome. But this is very, very, very in liking with what the helm that Morgoth wore. If you watch the start of the video, the one that Julian actually sketched with the Silmarils, the 3 Silmarils in the front. Very, very unliking with that. So yeah, I'm glad I got this. This was an immediate pre-order for me. Anything dark and sinister. Whoa, that looks cool. Okay, so I've got 153 of 750. Again, as you can see, standard generic. Oh, this feels like it's metal. Oh no, it's probably not. Feels it though. It's got real cold. There we go. Pretty standard texture and paint work across the entirety of this. The metal look is good, very good. Nice old warm metal look, very effective. Oh, do you know what? Is anybody else seeing the Judder Man here? Do you remember the Schnapps advert? Beware the Judder Man. I can't help but unsee that now with this. Oh Christ. But yeah, I do like that. I do like that. That is fab. So there we go, guys. My Weta deliveries that have all arrived today. Okay, also, on talking of giveaways, before I go, that's the Lord of the Rings stuff covered. For all you Tarantula watchers out there, as some of you will know, there's a video coming up where I will be giving away not 1, but 2 Sabah Reds. I've got an order of 10 coming next week. I'm keeping 8, 2 I'm giving away. Now, 1 person can't win 2. There will be 2 winners. You will get 1 each. but the competition will only be open for 48 hours. I will be posting a video early next week with all the rules of how and requirements of how you can enter. It's a given you've got to be a subscriber, and it's a given you've got to be an experienced tarantula keeper, and I will be checking on anyone I don't know. I've got to be strict on this, guys. There will be no wiggle room on the rules or requirements whatsoever, so I highly suggest you watch the video in its entirety, and be sure to click the notification bell so you know when that video is up. It will only be open for 48 hours and then the competition will be closed. If you miss that deadline, I'm afraid it's tough. I've got to be super strict on this one. So I will be revealing the winners of the Saba Red giveaway, the 2 winners of the Saba Red giveaway, on the live stream also on the 21st. So you'll have to tune in to see if you've been one of the fortunate ones or not. But like I say, that video will be out early part of next week, all being well, and next week, so be sure to click the notification bell on that, guys, because as I've said previously, it will only be open, the competition will only be open for 48 hours, and then that is it, and I don't want you to miss it. So okay, so there we go, guys. So there's a lot coming up on the second live stream on the 21st, so I hope as many of you as possible can tune in for that. Everyone, that is it for this video. The next one will be the giveaway, the tarantula giveaway next week, the Saba Red giveaway. That'll be early part of next week, and after that I'm guessing it will be the live stream. Like I say, I've got a full panel. I apologise to those who messaged afterwards wanting to join in, but there's myself and 9 slots, so I will obviously always put advertisements up when the next one is coming. I think I'm looking at Sunday the 29th for the 3rd one. So if you'd like to jump on a live stream, you need to let me know, please. You need to let me know as soon as possible. Okay, everyone, that's it for this video. I don't want this video to drag on too long. So obviously, as always, guys, please, anything you want to ask, shove it in the comments below. And of course, I'll get back to you if you've enjoyed the video. Really would appreciate if you click the old like button. Please also consider subscribing to the channel, especially if you want to be part of any upcoming giveaways, because if you're not a subscriber, you can't take part, and there will be some giveaways coming up. All the giveaways now, guys, I will be shoving onto the live streams, and I will be making it available for the live audience. There will be the occasional video like I'm doing with the tarantula one, but the majority of stuff now will be done on the live streams, because I think more of my time will be invested on that now, because as you've seen, since I've gone on shift, I can't get videos out as easy as I used to do. I simply don't have the time. I simply don't have the time, guys. I do apologise. But as you can see, I've still got stuff coming in, but it's finding time to do it. So, okay. Anyway, listen, really appreciate you all taking the time to watch, and I will catch you all on the next vid or the upcoming live stream, whichever one it may be. Take care of yourselves. Cheers, guys, and I'll catch you soon. Ta-ra, bit.